Are you working hard on your videos but still feel like no one is finding your content? If so, stick around because I'm about to share with you the three most common mistakes that keep you hidden, and more importantly, how to fix them so that way your audience can finally find you. Yay! So I am back home now after a week-long camping trip with my family. We went to 3 different national parks throughout Utah, which was so awesome. But first things first when it comes to content marketing, and that is being discovered equals growth and revenue, which is the whole point of creating content to grow your brand and make more money. But the thing is, if your content, like your YouTube videos, your posts, your blogs, if those aren't discoverable, then your ideal customer won't know you exist, which is not what we want. Because if they don't know you exist, it's going to make it so much harder to sell your products, book your coaching calls, and grow your brand, which pretty much means your content creation is a waste of time. I know, so harsh, yet unfortunately true. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the top 3 mistakes that online business owners make when it comes to content marketing. Mistake number 1 is ignoring SEO. SEO stands for search engine optimization. And when you ignore this, it basically means that you're not going to show up in search results when people search for your topic. But here's the thing, YouTube is the number 2 search engine following Google, which is the number 1 search engine. And so essentially, you want to make sure that your content will show up on page 1, and that way you will get organic traffic, which is amazing. So basically, you want to be like Delicate Arch. Delicate Arch is that iconic, big, perfect looking arch that you see in all of the pictures, and it's in all the Utah license plates and everything. Because did you know that there are over 2,000 arches in Arches National Park? I didn't know that till I visited last week. Yet everyone wants to hike to see Delicate Arch because it's just so amazing. And that's pretty much what you want your content to be. You want your content to show up so that way people are flocking to your video, to your blog post, whatever it is. Be like Delicate Arch. Okay, so how do you do this? Well, you want to optimize your video with keywords. And the easiest way to optimize your video is by using a tool called vidIQ. I'll link that in the description below this video. vidIQ has a lot of different tools, but my favorite part is how it helps you find keywords, essentially phrases your audience is searching for. And when you spend just a few minutes on this, your video content is more likely to show up on YouTube search results and Google. Remember, Google is the most popular search engine. They also own YouTube and will place videos at the top of the search results page. Plus, Google search results now uses AI overviews. AI overviews provide a summarized answer to a user's search query along with links to related websites. So as you can see from this AI overview, they literally link one of my YouTube videos in the answer, which is pretty awesome. By the way, if you want to watch that video, how to look good on Zoom with glasses, then you can click right up here, or I'll also link that video in the description below. Mistake number 2 is not repurposing your content, but you should definitely repurpose your content. For example, you can take your long form YouTube videos and post them, share them across your other social media platforms. You could also create shorts out of your long form content using AI, which is amazing. By the way, I'm going to have a video coming up on AI repurposing tools. So once I have that done, I'll put the link in the description below this video. You should definitely check it out. But here's what repurposing does. It ultimately gives you a break in the whole content creation cycle while having you show up and be seen by more people. You know, it reminds me of, I know I keep talking about our trip, but it reminds me of like when you go on a hike and you take a break, right? You drink your water, you eat your snack, and it just kind of rejuvenates you and gives you that boost of energy to keep going. Plus, repurposing your content also feels like you're flying down a zip line. You get to cover more ground, aka be on a lot more social media platforms a lot faster. So one of the best ways to repurpose your YouTube videos, yet it's probably the most overlooked, is turning your YouTube video into a blog and embedding your YouTube video in that blog. Doing that gives you another way to show up on page 1 of search results in Google. And Google loves it when you actually have a YouTube video embedded on your page. So it's like, you know, an extra bonus. To do this, I like to use WordPress for my blogs just because it's great when it comes to SEO. And by the way, I show you how to do everything step by step that I'm talking about in this video in my program called the Map to Lucrative Videos. If you haven't checked out my program yet, you definitely should. Not only is it a step-by-step program to help you build your audience and make more sales with video, but it also includes group coaching, every month live over Zoom, monthly accountability activities like co-working calls and challenges, and so much more. Just click the link in the description below for more info. And mistake number 3 is not hooking your audience. So here's the thing. If you don't grab your viewers' attention within the first 5 seconds, then they're going to click away, which then tells the algorithm that your video content is not engaging, which in turn means they're not going to show it to very many people. Which reminds me, I know, going back to our camping trip, another analogy here. This reminds me of the Narrows. So the Narrows is probably one of the most popular hikes in the United States. You're literally hiking in a river through this narrow canyon. It is such a unique hike. It's also just breathtaking, super challenging. It's amazing. But just like the Narrows, which is super unique, you want your hook, the beginning of your video, to be visually unique and engaging as well. At the same time, you want to tell your viewer what they'll gain by watching your video. Just like what I did at the beginning of this video, I was actually on location inside Arches National Park filming it, and then I also added in different B-roll and stuff just to make it more captivating. In addition, here's another example of a hook that visually shows the transformation. Hey guys! Wait, what was that? You can't see my eyes? Well, today I'm going to show you how to avoid glare on glasses, and if you want to watch the rest of that video, I've linked it in the description below. But yes, when it comes to hooks, definitely do not ramble. Keep them short and sweet and engaging. And just a special shout out to Ash from Dirt in My Shoes. She made our national park camping trip so amazing. I bought her itineraries for the national parks we went to, followed them. She was just so helpful, and you should check her out too. She has a YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description below. Her YouTube channel is so awesome. Plus, she's a member of the Map to Lucrative Videos, which I love. And of course, if you want extra support, I would love to see you inside my online program called the Map to Lucrative Videos. You can check it out in the link below. Alrighty, if this video was helpful, I would love it if you gave it that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And let me know in the comments which mistake you're gonna fix first. Or if you just want to share with me what your favorite national park is, that's kind of interesting to me too. Alrighty, I will see you in the next video. Have a wonderful week.